Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again from the OREI team with an overview of the USB 3-WPE 330 WP-K USB extension kit. This product was engineered to make it incredibly easy for you to share a USB connection from your computer at one location with a second remote location up to 100 meters away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product fully supports the latest USB 3.2 standard, as well as being backward compatible with older standards, which means all of your peripherals are going to plug in and work just great. The unit also provides power over cable technology, which means a single power supply is all you'll need to operate the entire solution. The transmitter module features dual USB connections for two computers and a button you can use to easily switch between them. It also features two full-sized USB-A ports that you can use for connecting external peripherals like a microphone, a camera, or even a thumb drive. And the receiver features four USB connections. Three of them are full-sized USB-A and one is a USB-C, so you have plenty of connections for external peripherals. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing first, just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the transmitter and the receiver modules, and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you'll understand exactly how to use the product. I'll list the features and functions that this product provides, and then I'll come back and do a short demonstration to show you just how easy this product will be to use with your own equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find a transmitter and a receiver module. You'll also find a single 24-volt, 3.75 amp DC power supply, and you can simply plug this into a wall outlet using the cable included. The other end of the cable has a Molex connection on it, which plugs into either the receiver or the transmitter, and it provides all the power that's required for the entire system because the power required for the other module is sent over the LAN connection. You'll also find Molex connectors you can use for the RS-232 connections on the rear, as well as a USB cable that you can use to connect one of your computers to the transmitter through an open USB-A port. And then finally, a full instruction manual is also included that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good information about this product that you'll need to understand in order to use it correctly. So always read through that manual. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at both modules, I'll list the features and functions, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. Inside the kit, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module, and both of these feature full metal enclosures which make them really durable and a great choice for both residential or even commercial installations. Both of these modules are also designed to easily fit into a one-gang wall box, which makes the installation incredibly easy. Let's start with the transmitter module first. On the front of the unit, you'll find two full-sized USB-A ports on the bottom, labeled device 1 and 2, and these are used for connecting external peripherals to the system, like a microphone or a camera or even a hard drive. Above that are two more USB ports, a standard USB and a USB-C, and these are used for connecting your two computers to the system. You can use the cable included with the kit to connect the computer to port number 1 by plugging it into an open USB-A port, or you can use a USB-C cable in port number 2 to connect the second computer. Above that, you'll find a select button you can tap to switch between the two computers to activate it, and two LEDs that indicate which of the two computers are currently connected to your peripherals. Above that are three LEDs. On the left is a power indicator. The minute you add power to the system, it immediately starts an internal power on self-test where it checks the electronics, and once it passes that test, it'll light the power LED, letting you know it's ready to use. To the right of that is a link indicator. When you make a LAN connection between the two modules, that cable is checked, and once it's been verified, the link indicator comes on, indicating a solid connection. To the right of that is a USB indicator. When you make a connection with any external peripheral to the system, that connection is checked. Once it's been verified, the USB indicator comes on. On the rear of the unit, you'll find a series of Molex connections. On the right are power connections, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And on the left are RS-232 connections. This system can transfer RS-232 control signals between the two locations, and if you'd like to take advantage of that, you can make a connection right there. Now, the power connection won't be needed on the transmitter because the receiver module actually has power over cable technology. So if you connect the power supply to the receiver, the power required for the transmitter is sent over the LAN connection. You do have the option to connect power here, and that will send power along to the receiver. So the choice is really yours on where you connect the power, but just know you'll only need one power supply to operate the entire solution. You'll also find a LAN port right there. That's where one end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable between the transmitter and the receiver plugs in. And finally, on the side, you'll find another USB-C port labeled Service, and that's used for updating firmware on the module if needed later on. And to complete that upgrade, you'll connect this to a local computer and simply move the firmware file over to the module. The receiver module, again, is very similar. It's designed to fit into a standard one-gang wall box. On the front of the unit, you'll find 4 USB connections, 3 full-sized USB-A and 1 USB-C. And again, these are used for connecting external peripherals to the selected computer at the primary location. And these can be cameras or microphones or external hard drives or a keyboard and mouse. Anything you'll plug into a standard USB port, you can plug in here. Above that are 3 familiar LEDs, a power indicator letting you know this unit has passed the power on self-test and is ready to use, a link indicator letting you know you have a solid connection between the 2 modules, and a USB indicator letting you know you've plugged in a peripheral and that connection has been checked. On the rear of the unit, you'll find the same Molex connections here, power supply on the right, RS-232 on the left. Another LAN port right there, that's where the other end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable from the transmitter plugs in. And then finally, one more service port on the side that's used for updating firmware on the receiver module if needed later on. That's pretty much it for the 2 modules. The OREI USB 3-WPE 330 WP-K is compatible with most modern USB devices, including home computer systems, laptops, commercial servers, mini PCs, printers, and security cameras. The product's features include full support of USB 3.2 devices. It offers dual USB input connections for your computers. It provides up to 100 meters of extension distance between the primary and secondary locations. It's designed to fit a standard one-gang wall box and offers additional USB-A ports for connecting external devices at both the primary and secondary locations. Now I'll show you just how easy it'll be to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a mini PC that's currently connected to this monitor, and that's the PC that I'd like to add some peripherals to at my remote location. I have the transmitter module here, which is located at the primary site. Over here I've got the receiver module, which is located at the remote site where I'd like to connect those peripherals. Now the first connection I'll make is from the computer directly to the transmitter, and I'll start by connecting a USB-C cable to the computer. And I could have used the other cable as well, but it's just easier to go with a USB-C. And I'll plug that into port number 2 on the front of the unit. And now I can connect the network cable between them. That has to be a Cat6 or a Cat7. I have a short Cat6 cable right here that I'll plug into both of the LAN ports. And at this point, the only thing we need is power. Now, because this solution uses power over cable technology, I can plug the power supply in at the receiver end or the transmitter end, and the power required for the other module is sent across that LAN cable. In this case, I'll plug it right into the receiver. I've got the Molex connection here, and I'll plug that into the DC input port on the back of the receiver. And the minute I add power, you'll see the power lights came on both modules. Right now they're going through their power on self-test where they're checking the electronics. They're looking for a companion across that LAN connection. And when the transmitter finds the receiver, it's all ready to add peripherals. Now, I could certainly plug peripherals in at the transmitter side or even directly to the computer. But the point of this is to extend that USB connection to a remote location. So I've got a wireless mouse right here, and that's the receiver dongle. So I'll plug that into one of the USB-A ports on the front. And the minute I do, it's recognized by the receiver. Now watch the mouse. You can see that I can move it around. So here I am at the remote location with a mouse or a camera or even a microphone or a hard drive that's being sent across that LAN connection to the primary transmitter and connected to the computer. So I can essentially add my peripherals at that remote location, and they're immediately recognized by the computer at the primary site. And the nice thing about the transmitter is that there are 2 USB ports on the front, so I could have 2 different computers at the primary site and easily switch between them by tapping that select button on the front. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope you found this overview of the OREI USB 3-WPE 330 WP-K USB extension kit helpful. This product was designed to make it really easy for you to share a USB connection from your computer at one location with a second remote location up to 100 meters away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product is fully compliant with the latest USB 3.2 standard, and it's also backward compatible with older peripherals, so it's going to work great with all of your equipment. The unit also was designed to fit into a standard one-gang wall box, which makes the installation incredibly easy and neat. The unit also provides power over cable, which means when you plug the power supply in at the transmitter or receiver end, the power required for the other module is sent over the LAN connection. So you only need a single power supply to operate the entire solution, which greatly simplifies your wiring. The transmitter provides dual USB ports on the front where you can connect two computers and easily switch between them, as well as two USB-A ports for connecting external peripherals like a microphone or a camera to the selected computer. And the receiver features 4 USB ports, 3 of those are USB-A, and 1 of them is a USB-C, again for additional peripherals. And the minute you switch between the computers, all the connected peripherals switch to that particular computer. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.